Okay, Ryan, this is your lesson from March 30th. And what's happened to you the last, I would say, 6 to 8 months is you're dominating your swing with your body rotation right now. And it's too dominant. A good golf swing has a good blend of an arm swing, it has a good blend of the setting motion of your hands with the rotational movement of your body. What we're trying to do is create another power source for you, and that is by the way you set your hands to the top of the swing. By putting your feet close together like this, it really gives us an opportunity to focus on how we set our hands going back in the golf swing. Another thing that I've noticed is that through impact, your left wrist is starting to cup again. And I feel what's happening to you is because since you're dominating your swing with your body rotation, your arm swing is falling so far behind or is trailing so far behind your body that it's actually causing you this flicking motion or this scooping motion with your hands through impact. Now, the first thing we're going to do is just play this swing in real motion, and then we're going to start to slow it down. So first, what we're trying to accomplish here is that when you take it back, we're actually trying to have you feel like you set the hands a little bit quicker to get to the top of the swing. Now, our ultimate goal is we'd like to, when we're doing this drill, we'd like to get this club head above our hands a little bit higher than even where you have them here. But this is a lot better. You just look so stiff in the wrist when we look at your full swing motion. Remember what I said about your left thumb. You want to feel like the left thumb, when it hinges, it doesn't hinge back and around your body. It hinges more up to the sky. That will get the club head in a higher position at this point. But here's what I want you to pay close attention to. Remember how I told you that the left wrist should swivel through the impact position. It shouldn't bend. Now, in this swing, you feel fairly handsy, but it's how we use our hands. That doesn't mean you're going to be flippy. If you use your hands the right way, like you did on this video here, watch what happens as you start to come down. We bring the club down. You still retain the angle of the set that you had. Now, watch what happens here when we start to swivel the left wrist. Oops, went too fast here. Look at that impact. I mean, how good is that? Now, yet you feel handsier, but if we can train your hands how they should swivel the right way coming down into the ball, you're not going to be flippy with your swing. So to me, this is very solid coming through the ball. Now, I'm going to be real particular with you here. You can see once you got here, you squared up the club face, but we've got to continue the rotation of the right hand rotating over your left. And you kind of blocked it out right here. If you kind of picture what I mean, watch your left wrist kind of get in that angled hinge position. Your right hand at this point should cover that left hand. And then the left hand should still remain flat through this point. And I can already see that we're starting to get a little bit of that cupped appearance that we've had in the past. But this is 10 times better than what we've seen. So those little shots that you will leak out to the right, that's because this left wrist is starting to bend on you. But Ryan, I mean, this looks fantastic. Watch your right hand roll over right here. About right in here, it finally rolled over. We'd like to see that happen more around your waistline area. If we do that, then we're going to get a great strike on the ball. And it goes back to when we used to work on that horizontal hinge movement for you through impact and post-impact. But all in all, great job. Look, because you're releasing the club properly, notice how the right arm is starting to elongate past the left. Typically what we see is we see your left arm actually pulling into your body at this point in the post-impact here. Yeah. And look how much straighter your left arm is. You look connected to your left side, meaning the left arm connected to your left side. So 10 times better. So keep working on that drill, but I tell you what I'm really proud of. I'm really proud of how your lower body's finally staying more stable doing this drill. So keep working on how you set your wrist, and you remember it's either, we called it a set, and then you roll, or it's a set, and then that left hand, right hand swivels coming through the ball. We don't want to feel any type of bending motion in your hands as you come into impact. Good job, Ryan, and give me a call anytime.